Everybody, I'm Johnny Scoville, man with issues. This is Chase the Heat. Thank you guys for joining me. You guys are wonderful and awesome. I'm going to eat a bunch of pods today. These pods that I've got today, I've received from a couple different growers. Jeff Antonio grew some of them, and Melissa Nieto has grown the others. So I want to give them a shout out right now. Thank you for growing these peppers for me. You know, we're approaching the end of the pod season. You know, it's kind of interesting. You're just looking at me. If I could turn that camera around, you'd see like leaves off the trees, and it's definitely autumn here. You know, and I thought about I'm going to eat these peppers while I talk to you about what I'm going to talk to you about. This is the first one. This is a yellow braid strain. I'm going to cut this thing open and show you guys what it looks like, and then I'm going to eat it while I talk to you about my thoughts. This is going to be a little less than ripe. You can see some green on it. This is for the Facebook family, and there's my YouTube friends. Alright, so let me eat this and then I'll tell you kind of where I'm going. It's hot. Wow. Anyway, it's fall. It's a time of year where almost seems like things are dying, but it's not. A lot of people that are growing peppers, second one, a lot of people that are growing peppers, friends and family of mine, they do something called overwintering, where they take plants, they trim them back, kind of prune them back, cut lots of growth off them. When I cut them back, it's a pruning process, you know. And it's interesting, we're all being pruned. You guys get that? In our lives, things happen. People fall out of our lives or die, and we're being pruned all the time. You know, if a plant could talk, this is a Douglas tea, by the way. If a plant could talk when it's being pruned, plant, ooh, I can't eat this. This one's got some mold on the inside. I'll show you so you know I'm not kidding. Kind of moldy. But if plants could talk while they're being pruned, they would cry out. It hurts. Just like we are in life. When we get pruned, things happen, we cry out, it hurts. But you know what? This is yellow fatale from Melissa. Thank you, Melissa. Your pods have been delicious. When these people are pulling in their pods for or their plants for the winter, pruning them back, when they put them out in the spring, they already have a jump start, and because of that pruning, there's more fruit, way more fruit than had they just pulled the plant in. So as people. Tasty, Melissa. When we get pruned, it's hard to remember in the moment, but when we're being pruned, it's cool to remember that if we can tough it out, that we we'll have more fruit in our lives. I know we can do that. Hope you guys think you can. Here's another yellow fatality. Those yellow fatalities are good. I like the flavor. Hot. Got two more. I bet if I got every one of you on the phone right now and asked you if you've had some pruning in your life, everybody could relate to it. I'm cutting out the stem, the green part. We can all relate to that. We all have. We're all being pruned all the time. I don't think talking to a friend of mine before I went live, I don't think any of us could grow without the pruning. You know, we're kind of like plants. You know, plants, we're in the sunlight all day long. Absorbing sunlight like plants or whatever, but the truth is, plants do their growing at night. So do we. I don't know if you know that, but it's true. Those 7-pot yellow brain strands are hot. Sorry, they're not 7-pot, they're just yellow brain strands, but wow. Hot. Alright, the last one is this. Mystery green. What do we call it? Mystery mustard. Kind of cool looking. So anyway, I've been pruned this year. You guys know when I started my channel at the beginning of the year, or a year ago, I was married. I am not married now. That was hard at the time, but there's pruning. Things are better now than it was before. Pruning, baby. After the new season, more fruit. This is my new season. More fruit. All right, here is the mystery one. What is it called again? Mystery mustard. A little floral on that one. Alright, so those are my pods for now. No, wait. There's one more of these Douglas teas. I think I should eat it. I mean, if it's worth doing, right? It doesn't have a crazy smell. I get these videos, these messages a lot. They think that my videos are crazy. Oh, what's crazy is this smell. You want to smell a crazy smell, you guys? Who wants to activate their smell-o-vision? Please do, seriously. You want to smell something crazy? Smell that. And that. A sinister kind of hot. Here's the last one we'll eat tonight. Oh. The most floral one of them all. Ah. I don't know if you guys can see the logo on my glass. It's the Chasetheheat logo. Chelsea Fender, thank you. So anyway, that's my challenge. My mouth is on fire. I have endorphin rushes that are endorphin rushes flying. Oh, my ears are popping. My fingers are tingling. And I've been pruned, and you've been pruned, but you know what? We all survive it. It's the beauty of this, is it's the struggle, but we don't give up. Isn't that a beautiful thing? We're all in the struggle together, but we don't give up. Wow. All right. So, real quick, last thing I'm going to say before I hang this thing up, before we stop. For those of you that are people of faith, I want you to pray for a friend of mine, Carl. Having some health issues right now. Right there in my heart, he's a dear friend, a good friend of the channel. Tell the guy a prayer, he needs it. You guys on Facebook, stick around for a few minutes because I'm not done hanging out with you. Up here. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to pepper burp. Hold on. I'm going to start talking and burp. Pardon me. This is Chasetheheat Flowing Pepper. Click on that pepper right there. You'll be a subscriber to the channel, part of the Scoville squad. Click on the bell and we'll notify you when we upload these new ones. I want to thank you for joining me. I'm Johnny Scoville. This was Chasetheheat.